Yo, we in here. Today, we on a video about how to 10x your communication skills. I got 4 ways, y'all, and we're gonna get into it in this video. So let's go. Number one, listening. Bruh, I cannot stress you enough how much you need to listen. If you can't listen to a person when they're talking, then what is the point in you talking to them? Like, come on, man. You're talking to yourself if you don't listen. An impactful one-on-one is always when either side is listening to the other person. And you can learn to listen better and understand where the person's coming from or observe how they talk, everything. I made this in a video one of my last videos. When you can do this, it's gonna make people want to come and talk to you even more. And you know what happens when people want to talk to you even more? You have more communication, you have more conversations. Then you start spicing stuff up even more. You're cooking. You're cooking at this point. You put the ingredients in, the listening part, and then, y'all are making 5-star meal, really 3-star, matter of fact. But still, why wouldn't you want to listen to somebody's story when that's the point of a one-on-one conversation? Don't trauma dump somebody, or don't sit there and let somebody trauma dump you, but like, literally, if y'all are talking about, I don't know, conspiracy or things, controversial topics, don't yell at the person and be like, no, you're stupid. No, that's not how it goes. Like, you're not open-minded, bro. If you can't be open-minded, why would I talk to you? Why would I give my time to somebody that is not open-minded enough to take in another person's opinion? Now, that goes into being able to disagree respectfully in the correct way. And I'm pretty sure I've said this in the past, but I'll do that in a different video. That's a whole different topic. In general, being able to listen, you need to open your ears. Close your damn mouth. Your breath probably stinks. I mean, come on, bruh. If you talking too much, you should be able to tell by the other person's body language. If the person's more closed off and more like standoffish, like they back here all tight and closed right here, that means they're not interested in what you gotta say. I hate it when I have to talk to people that just don't listen. They just start talking about themselves. I sit in there, yeah, okay, yeah, I got you, okay, all right. And then I'll try to walk away and they keep on going like, yo, bro, what are we doing? So, open your ears, listen. Now, number 2, engaging. Make your conversations engaging. Ask the other person questions. The best way, say in any situation really, but if we're talking about like relationship wise, if you make the girl talk about themselves more, she handling the business herself. It's like farming XP. I'm not sitting here with the controller in my hand when I could use the auto feature to farm for me. I mean, be for real, like, it's real stuff. Like, when you can make your your conversations engaging, it allows that person to talk more. It brings in more like intimacy intellectually. There's different types of intimacies, and I'm gonna get into that in a future video. But an intellectual intimacy is when you guys can talk on a intellectual basis and it flows. If it's engaging, then the person's constantly reaching for more and more and trying to actually understand where you're coming from, or trying to really put their opinions out while you put yours, and then y'all enjoy that conversation. I mean, I experience this all the time. We'll talk about something like a subject, say business. So I'm talking about my clothing business. I'll talk about like things I'm doing so far, and then I'll be like, but I'm doing all this. What do you think people would like, or what do you think you would want to wear or anything? And then I could either leave that to a sell for myself, where I can get them to buy some product of mine. I could get that for more ideas, so they can put me on to something that they've been looking at and people would like. If I actually like it, I would do it. And then I could really branch it out to anything. So just doing that, making it engaging, it allows you to be in a space where you're not taking on the burden of carrying the whole conversation. You're just, putting a little bit in their pocket, making them continue wanting to be there and talk with you. It makes it so much better, and it's so much easier to talk. Now, number three is, are your conversations impactful? If your conversations and your words don't have a certain impact on somebody's life, then you're just talking about nonsense. That's why we say deep, not wide. If you're talking about a wide ass conversation, what's your favorite color? When's your birthday? What's your sign? And you're not going nowhere with that. Like, you could even turn those into things. I'll put you on game right now. If you go with, what's your favorite color? Go into the meanings of the colors. Do something with that. Don't just, what's your favorite color? Okay. So then what's your birthday? Okay. What's your sign? Like, bro, come on. Make it have substance. Make it have meaning to the conversation. Make that person want to talk to you even more, or remember what you guys were talking about. I mean, if you go through an interaction with me and we're actually talking, I'm not talking about no like side little conversation. I'm talking about actually going and talking. You're going to remember the conversation and what was said. If not everything, you're going to remember a good amount. So just having impactful words and an impact on the person's life, you can teach somebody about themselves, or you can teach yourself about yourself. Things like, it's a mutual growth when you can do these things and learn from those things. If I'm talking to somebody, I'm going to teach them in some way, where even in my young age, adults find it as, oh my God, this guy has it figured out. Do I have it figured out? Not all the way. I'm not where I want to be yet. So how can I say I have everything figured out? Exactly. And I can admit that there are things in myself that I'm imperfect on. Now I'm going to continue doing the things that I need to do, laying down the bricks and pieces, maintaining that foundation. So when I do get to the place I want to be, I can enjoy it and I can be happy where I'm at. Have impactful words, man. Now, last but not least, value. Value and impactful, they kind of go hand in hand, but that's simply because if the person is able to value you in your conversation, they're going to continue reaching out for more. They're going to continue being interested in you. You could have a normal conversation, business, professional, everything, and say you was talking to a girl, right? She could automatically be interested in you just because the way you handled yourself, how she valued your words, or was grabbing for every next sentence she was about to say. I mean, these things, like the value in your words, really brings everything in. It seals the deal. You're not going to see me talking about nonsense. and then expect, like, yo, what happened? Like, no, bro. I'm going to talk about something that's going to make you think about and use your brain. I'm going to make you actually engage in that conversation. Boom. Just like earlier in the video, engage. I mean, when your words are so valuable to that person, it builds a certain amount of trust where you could say whatever you really need to say. Yo, I don't want you doing that. She respects it. That person's gonna respect it. Anybody will respect your words. And they can value your words off of who you are. So what you do, what you don't do, everything, all these little bits and pieces, you bring it in together, and there you go. You just 10x your communication skills. So that's gonna do it today's video. We learned about listening, engaging, impactful, and value. All of these are for your words. Listening, remember, that's important. I'm gonna continue bringing it up, so you might as well learn it now. All right? Leave in the comments if I missed anything, and we is out.